when I was 16, I saw the movie Rounders for the first time, and I was like, I want to be that guy. Not Matt Damon. I wanted to be Edward Norton, the guy who could cheat at cards. So I found this book called Gambling Scams, and I memorized it. I learned every trick in this book. I was especially interested in a game called 3-Card Monte, which is a very old-timey scam where you show somebody 2 black tens and 1 red queen, and then you tell them they just have to follow the red queen, and then they can make some money. And we went to the only place I could think of to hustle this game. My friend and I went down to the Greyhound bus station. And if you wonder how many people at a Greyhound bus station in Reno, Nevada are interested in trying an old-timey 1920s gambling scam with 2 children, the answer is 0 people. Not a single person could care less about us. So we gave up and we went over to Carl's Jr. to drown our sorrows in a double bacon Western cheeseburger. So we're sitting at Carl's Jr. feeling sorry for ourselves when this guy comes by and he sees that we've got 3-Card Monte cards sitting on the table. And he's like, do you like cards? I like cards. And we're like, great, our first mark, follow the red queen. And then he does this super annoying thing. He follows the red queen. And it turns out the reason is because he was a professional poker hustler. He was Worm, basically. And so we were like, will you teach us crime lessons? And he said, sure. So then for the rest of the summer, we met him at Carl's Jr., and he taught us stuff. We paid him $20 an hour for crime tutoring. And he taught us a lot of stuff, overhand run-ups and the double duke and discard calls and pickup calls. And it was the best time of my life. After a while, though, he got kind of like bored talking about cards, and we kept saying, like, when are you going to put us in a game? When are you going to put us in a game? I think we're ready. And he was like, it's just so much work cheating at poker. What you really should do is you should get in a regular poker game, and then when somebody puts their money on the table, just grab it and then leave. And we were like, what? And he was like, yeah, just take the money and run away. And we were like, I'm sorry, sir. I thought you were a high-class con artist. Are you telling me you're just a fucking thief? It turns out hustling poker was really a side hustle for him. His main job was accounting, and his passion was embezzling. And we found that out because after a few more weeks, he went to jail forever for embezzling. And then I realized, I don't know, maybe cheating at cards is kind of lame, Maybe Edward Norton is not the hero of the movie Rounders. And so I decided to give it up, and to this day I've never cheated anybody at cards. But I decided I could follow in the footsteps of a different Edward Norton character. And so for the rest of high school, instead of being a lame-ass card cheat, I was the coolest thing you could imagine. A child who's trying to be a magician.